using my I know I look crazy. Just waking up. The bearded wonder, baby. Just doing some cardio, but I had wanted to share with people my experience that I had yesterday. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. So I'm just gonna be on this live for a little bit until somebody chimes in. I think I got everything set up here. So if you I don't do live too much, but at least comb your hair, man, before you go on live, man. You just out there. No shame, huh? So yeah, trying to get this right. There we go. There we go. I don't have the tracking on here. So I'm using the this little gimbal to do my live and just use my gimbal to do my live right now. And just like I said, just waiting for people to tune in if they are gonna tune in. So yeah, I'm just doing my cardio. This is what's behind me, guys. I don't know if you can see all that. That's what's behind me. And hey, just waiting on to get some people in. I just want to talk about some mental health issues that I've been going through. It was really bad for me yesterday. And man, as a veteran, you know, we go through a lot when we serve our country. Now I serve my country, United States Marine Corps, you know, and I served my country proudly in United States Marine Corps. One of the best things I ever did, selfless thing you ever did is to serve your country. Definitely a patriot. But you know, upon serving our country, hey man, you go on a battle, man, you gotta come out with some wounds, with some battle scars. And some of the battle scars that I'm dealing with is PTSD. And brothers and sisters, it get bad. Brothers and sisters, when I say it get bad, oh, it get bad. Uh, I had a very traumatic episode yesterday, and it was just pretty bad. It was pretty bad. One of the worst I ever experienced in a very long time. Um, hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Yeah, some of the worst I ever experienced in a long time. And oh my God, man, it was just it's unbearable. Like my symptoms are extreme anxiety, what I deal with. And oh my God, sometimes my anxiety gets so freaking bad, I feel like my heart is about to explode. And so with me, my whole objective is to move. That's why I work out so hard. And that's why I try to push my body beyond the limits to working out because the major anxiety that I go through. And some sometimes in the middle of the night, I might just wake up from a nightmare. I did a video about that recently, matter of fact. I might wake up from a nightmare, yo, and you gotta get out the bed, can feel like my heart about to explode. And I've been to the doctor so many times about my, blood pressure, and EKGs, and all this other stuff, right? But yet, nothing wrong with me. It's all psychological. It's all psychological. Make sure I got this right. I know I look crazy. Like I said, I just got up uh, to start walking. But I want to tell y'all about my episode that I experienced yesterday, yo. Oh my God. That shit was batshit crazy, man. So it started out, somebody just pissed me off. And it built up so bad over time that I just had a breakdown. And I had these racing thoughts in my head, and I couldn't get it out. And then I had, oh my God. So it got to a point to where it got so bad. I'm working on a project, right? And I try to distract myself by working on a project, but those thoughts in my head were so horrible that I had to get up and start moving around, right? Like I always do when I have like anxiety or a panic attack. I have to get up and move. That's the only way in my mind that I can, subdue the situation, then the feelings that I'm going through, right, at that time. So, hold up, guys. I'm trying to get this angle right. Uh, Hold up. I'm almost there. Hold up. God dog it. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to angle this bad boy right. There we go. I'm back. So, if I had one message to send to the world, that would be live each day like your last. Uh, I don't know. Uh, just be glad you can wake up in the morning, right? But what's up? So let me explain my situation. So as normal, I would get up and go do some cardio. So I was sitting there working on a project, right? And those panic attacks, that the racing thoughts in my head started getting really bad. And so let me get up and do some cardio. Maybe that could calm everything down, right? So I started doing cardio, just walking. This is my cardio here, right here, just walking. And I couldn't stop the well, I was so in my head, I felt like I was yelling at somebody. I was getting to arguing with somebody in my head. And I started yelling at that person in my head. And it felt like they were standing right there next to me. And I'm yelling and screaming at them. Nobody wasn't there. It's all in my head. And it got to a point to where I felt like if I would die, that it'll be over with. And I don't believe in hurting myself or anything, but it was just a couple of those same thoughts that crossed my mind so bad to where I actually called a hotline. I actually called a veteran suicide hotline just to talk to somebody with my girl on the phone and everything. And it was a real uh it's a real traumatic experience for me yesterday. Mental health, that shit there, man, that shit is real. You should never turn a blind eye to anyone that's going through issues. And I'm very open about it. Hold up, sorry, Gumbo again. I'm very open about it. And that's it. Hey, Merry Christmas. I know I need to trim down my beard, guys. Yeah. Well, if you look at my profile picture, you know, I used to be like not used to, it's not that long. I used to be like a super clean cut, all lined up and everything. I always take care of my body. You know, always take care of that. Hold up. I'm losing y'all again. There we go. Get it in line, get it together. I know. That bill is wild though, right? But I started growing it. I just want to see how long it's gonna get. Okay, I'm done with the gimbal. Let me just take that off. They want to see how long it's gonna get. So that's why I started growing it out like that. It was something new. People been telling me to trim it, but this is the first time in my life that, you know, grown my beard out. It's something new. That's all. We all can try new things, right? So I thought about doing something with it. Uh, maybe in a couple months, lining it up or whatnot. But oh man, I'm working on a couple of projects that um not gonna say what, not now, but just working on a couple of projects that straight ideas, and I'm zero in. So I'm, Jabba in his hut right now, just like a mad scientist, just making sure it come into fruition. But how y'all doing, man? Talk to me. Still got anybody on? Yeah, I was just talking about mental health issues. Hey, if you know somebody, I have the experience of dealing with some mental health issues. If you're a veteran, uh, if not just a regular civilian, hey man, drop a comment. Let's talk about it. The best thing we can always do when you're faced with stuff that can mentally trouble you, the best thing to do is talk about it. More people talk about it, less issues, right? So just doing my cardio, just doing my cardio. Maybe I might need to get like a little selfie stick or something. I'm using a gimbal, but it was just too much extra stuff I gotta do with it. Not too savvy about using that, but and not too savvy about using the gimbal. But I'm just holding it in my hands right now. I'm walking. Like I said, I'm getting that cardio and getting them steps in. Trying to get back lean again. I gained a little weight. You saw from my other videos, pretty jacked up, well, all natural. And it's E9, just training. Like I said, weightlifting, playing the guitar, all that shit helps me mentally, helps me get through. So if you have a plan B, like if you go and do some mental issues or stress in your life, hey man, if you can play an instrument, play an instrument. Go work out, cardio. It's just like my PTSD is so bad to where, oh my God, man, I'm constantly moving, can't keep still. Because like I said before, like when um I get those feelings of anxiety and panic attacks, oh my God, I gotta get up and move, yo. Gotta get up and move. And that helps me calm the freak down, you know? And if you go on and do stuff like that, I implore you to use those type of techniques. Now, another technique, I made a video about it, but I never posted yet. Another technique that's very helpful for anxiety, depression, stuff like that. 'Cause I know a lot of people don't like to work out, but if you just like a homebody and if your anxiety keep you like planet, one of the things that you can do is hone into your senses. Like, okay, for example, if you feeling those attacks going on, you want to distract your mind from it, right? The way you do that is Concentrate on something you see. First thing you see, right? Then once you do that, you find something you can smell. And then once you do that, you find something that you can, which whatever you taste. And then after that, touch and hear, stuff like that. Uh that helps me out. I actually made a video about that. I could put that up. But yeah, that actually helps me out too. How's everybody's Sunday going, man? Sunday fun day, man. What are we doing today? We watching some games. What we got going on, guys? What we got going on? Want to talk to Samson? Talk to me, baby. Well, it's all good, man. Yeah, this little trail behind my house. Let me get y'all a zoom so you can take a look. I walked this trail here for a long time. You're not familiar with this area? This is right off of in Webster, nearby Galveston County, League City area. That's a little volleyball uh, academy, some storages over here. We own a family business, moving company, and we used to park our trucks at that facility. Iron Guard, now it's called ice storage. I don't recommend that place for personal reasons too. Just don't too many break-ins at that storage. And once again, I'm sorry if the camera is like going back and forth when I'm walking. I need to invest in a good selfie stick that can keep still. Like the gimbal I use, I don't see an option that I can go online and use it. Well, go on YouTube and use the gimbal and go live. I don't see that option on mine. Mine's more of a in-app basic. I forgot that. I think it's Insta 360 you use. You gotta do all your videos from in there. So thought it was a good idea to use the gimbal for this walk. Sorry about earlier, and I'm sorry about the back and forth. I know my camera kind of wobbling. I'm trying to hold steady. But yeah, I walked this path, oh my God, hundreds of times. Approximately about 3.2 miles from here to my house. So this storage is called storage. It used to be Iron Guard storage. The problem with this place here is that it had too many break-ins. We used to park our trucks here. There was always something happening at this storage. Sorry, guys. There was always something happening at that storage over there. Like, for instance, they had a whole news report about somebody that got on the property and in the middle of the night and they stole this guy's uh, RV. It was a pretty huge one, and that made the news actually. I had incidents where someone came and flattened all my tires. I had one incident over here at the storage a long time ago, right? There, yo, how you doing, brother? They had one incident at this storage a long time ago to where crystal meth tweakers, baby. They should jump the fence. They would go and sleep in people's RVs, and they would have the fuck around, like complete fuck around. They would actually go in there and break in somebody's RV, right? And then sleep in there. But then they'd clean up, but they'll just move stuff around. So when somebody get there the next day, you know somebody been living there. They clean up after themselves. It's weird, man. This place is weird. I wouldn't recommend this place at all. Our stores is, not too much good security over here. And it's speaking on experience I had in the past. So I won't recommend that place. Well, yeah, this wasn't uh, a review about local businesses, but it was basically about mental health. Like I said, I take this path. I've been walking this path, oh my gosh, so long, for years, back and forth. Even when we used to park our trucks over here at this place, um, this is like my stress reliever, just walking this path when I'm going through all those emotions. And yesterday was a really bad day for me. Today is a better day. I'm alive. I'm able to, you know, talk about my issue. And that's another thing, dealing with mental issues, you gotta be able to talk about it. You gotta be willing to have an open discussion about it. Don't be shamed, and don't be shamed. Shame, shame. I know your name. Don't be shamed. You know. I know it's hard. You don't want people to judge, and people are so judgmental. People are very judgmental, man. And it's gotta be. The whole point of this video is to let you know, hey, man, it's gonna be all right. If you're going through stuff, man, talk it out. Talk it out. Talk it out. Talk it out. A lot of things that happen in our world, if we talk it out. 6'7", yeah, 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". What does 6'7" mean? What what does 6'7" even mean? Like, I asked my kids about that, and they could never really give me an explanation on what the hell 6'7" means. Hey, man, if you know what 6'7" means, just drop a comment section, please. Definitely want to know what that means, because maybe I'm just old. Well, actually, I am old. I'm not that old, 45. I'm in best shape of my life, baby. Not too many 45-year-olds natural walking around looking this awesome. You know, I always been a heavy hitter in my life, eating iron all day. Iron, man, my safe haven, my holler. Just eating iron, man. We used to go in when I was a kid, we do about 30, 40 sets of body parts. Go nuts. We go so crazy on hitting iron till we just pass the fuck out every fucking time and just get the fuck up and go knock out that next set. You know, that's I was raised on old school hardcore iron hitting, concrete cracking iron. It's a great iron back then, man. You know, they try to reinvent the wheel, but I know there's more studies coming out and stuff like that, and how the proper way to do certain things, and you know, uh, different types of farms and methods to stabilize, to increase muscle growth and all this other stuff. I get it, it's cool, right? But I'm all about eating that iron, going to war. Go to war on that iron. But working out definitely helps me with my anxiety. If I didn't have working out, I'll be in a padded room the rest of my life. It get pretty bad, guys. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and stunt. But I seek help and I talk about it all the time. I'm not afraid of it. What it is. So I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. In fact, this is the longest live I ever did, actually, that I continuously talk. So I'm definitely trying to get used to the whole YouTube stuff. And I know hey man, you see me, most people groom themselves up, or, you know, comb their hair a little bit. I say, you know what, fuck it, this raw, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get in here. Let's get in here and start talking. How about that? We ain't prepping nothing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, who was that rapper? Who was that rapper, yo? Give me some water. Hold up, yo. You gotta stop. Been walking for a while now. Some of that water in the East. H2O. Oh yeah. Good morning cardio. I love it. Keeps my mind stable. I like to do this too when I'm walking. Hit that water like that. Oh yeah. Like a wake up call. That's the best feeling right there when you're doing cardio, walking, whatever. Drop that water on your head. Woo! Refreshing. Wakes you up, boy, like coffee. I don't drink coffee. I'm gonna tell you why I don't drink coffee. The reason why I don't drink coffee is that I have a very okay, cool. Okay, that's the bad. I'm gonna check that out, fam. That's what's up, though. But the reason why I don't drink I dig it. Okay. Shark, baby shark, something like that. I don't know. I ain't no singer. But yeah, I'm gonna check that out, fam. I appreciate that info, bro. But yeah, what I was saying something about coffee. I have a very high adrenaline. I have a very high testosterone. Never did no freaking steroids, no shit like that. I always been a 500-pound benching natural freak, right? And when I drank, I tried coffee one time and it gave me instant anxiety. I can't do any uppers like that. So I say no to caffeine, cokes, all that. Doesn't work well with me. And then when you go through traumatic experience like I did while I was in United States Marine Corps, hey man, that doesn't mix well. Like I said, man, I love my country. I think this is the best god dog country on the face of the earth. And I was so happy and so honored to serve the United States Marine Corps. One of the best feelings, the best feeling in the world was to hike up the Grim Reaper while you're in boot and get your EGA, EG, EG, yeah, EGA, Eagle Global Anger. I thought I said it wrong. Like, ooh, don't want to do that. But I'm gonna start doing more lives and just start talking more about me, what I got going on as far as dealing with mental health issues. Now, it's not gonna all be a gloomy Gus. No, I do post a lot of video about my kids. I love my boy. That's another thing. Let's not overlook that. My boys, my family give me hope. You know, they it give me drive, to push them. But like I said, I'm I, I'm just an individual that I'm very strong minded, but I know I have an issue, and I'm very strong. I'm blessed to have a very strong mind, but I recognize when I have mental issues going on, and it's becoming quite often, if not almost daily, sometimes now. So I know that's something I'm gonna be dealing with anxiety, PTSD for a long time. So I hope these videos help y'all. Me coming out and talking about it. And I said that before in this video. And you're gonna hear me say this a lot because I want this message to resonate to people. You're not by yourself, yo. You're going through the shits, man. Man, talk about it. Talk about it. Somebody gonna hear you, somebody gonna see you, somebody gonna be there. You're not by yourself. Be surprised who love you. Be surprised who don't love you. That's a whole nother video. But they have a video that I'm thinking about doing it live or set up in like uh mini uh videos, like a little series about uh not just mental problems, but different issues that I face gaining custody of my kids as a veteran. Let me say the text while dealing with mental issues. Now that's a video, I think. And I think a lot of fathers and veterans can relate to that. But that's for another time. Just putting that out there for right now. That's gonna be coming soon. And then also, oh Lord, sorry, man, I look crazy as hell. Sorry. Ooh, look at that beard. This is crazy. I never had a beard before. That's why I haven't trimmed it. I did anything to it yet. I'm just growing it out. Nah, when your boy get all GQ, oh, you see my profile picture. I do it big, man. Lining up. Yeah. Block that so much. So I feel like being a little rugged. I feel comfortable in my space. And before you wouldn't catch me doing a video looking crazy. Hair over my head, not comb, facial hair over my face. No, not in a million years. Not in a million years. Wow. This is a long live. Just walking. Take y'all a look at what I'm looking at here. Like I said, I walked this path so many times. And it's just it's a reset for me. It's always a reset to walk. Oh, already burned 700 calories already. Nice. 700 calories, baby. Think we might hit 1,000. Didn't have no breakfast yet. Just straight cardio, baby. Just walking, walking and talking, walking and talking. Uh, Man, I wonder what they're gonna do with back here. I wonder if they're gonna just leave it like it is, or just I don't know, change it up, add some stuff to it, make this row more, I guess, structured and cleaner. I guess because after this pavement right here, this concrete, becomes a dirt road. There's a lot of deer out here too. Snakes. There's actually a couple coyotes back here too. I think these woods go stretch out for a while. It trips me. It tripped me out when I found out there's actually coyotes around here. Like, dude, you act like we out in the wilderness and there's coyotes, actual coyotes, and I can't believe that actual coyotes. Like, and once again, I'm sorry for the camera to be bopping everywhere, but trying to keep it steady. Ah. So anyway, just doing the cardio, talking about mental health and how doing cardio or even working out actually helps my health, man, my mental health, man. And it's a challenge, but I the thing, like I said earlier in the video, I don't I don't I don't respond to anxiety like I guess the normal people do. When I have well, I'm guessing. Don't quote me. I don't know what the norm is. Well, let me ask you this question. And when you have a panic attack or anxiety, how do you respond to it? Give me that. If you have a panic attack or some anxiety issue, how do you respond to that? Me, work out, cardio, walk it off. And that's what I'm doing, walking it off. Pretty cool that, maybe to burn some calories right now. December, almost New Year, and it's freaking 80 degrees outside. The stars at night are big and bright. You in the heart of Texas. So yeah, Texas, baby. Yep, you absolutely right. Get up and move around to that some bitch passes. Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Get up and move around. But man, I have that shit so much, man. I don't. You know how many times I get up and move around? Oh my gosh, so much. But but yeah, you're absolutely right. That helps to get up and move, work out. Like I said, yesterday was a complete. Hey, what's up? Yesterday was a complete failure in the matrix. Oh man, my mind was bugging yesterday, man. Like somebody got on my freaking nerve, and it's just I got these triggers. Trying to cope with it. I had all these racing thoughts, but then I was like, "Fuck that! Let me get up." Hello, hello. 37. I'm half blind. I can't hardly see. 357. But yeah, I had all these racing thoughts, and it got to a point to where when I started doing calls like I'm doing now, I started yelling at somebody that was in my head, and I was very loud. And that carried on the whole time I was walking. And then it wasn't until I actually almost got home that when it stopped. And yep, so that's it. Let's see how many calories I'm up to now. Oh, 750. Not too bad. I think I'm gonna hit 1,000. What you got? Think I'm gonna hit 1,000? I don't do about seven, do about calories burned, baby. Yeah, this is why I look at my cardio. This is why I bees at. But yeah, I'm going ahead and finish this cardio. I hit my time that I'll be out here on this live, and then my battery running low. I should have charged up my phone. But hey guys, stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for tuning in and listen to me rant and rave about my little experience I had yesterday. And like I said, love each other, see about each other, man. If somebody calling out for help, maybe they actually need some help. Maybe as a good neighbor, send a hand. Let's extend a hand. And I hope y'all have a happy. Hey, to then. I'm saying it right. To then. T-A-Y-D. Then. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm sorry. I'm good with numbers. I'm horrible with words. I don't know what you call it. What you call that? But anyway, man, I love y'all. Hope y'all stay blessed. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. And, well, more people want to tune in now. I guess I gotta stay on a little bit longer. But yeah, this like I said, I'm talking about mental health and how doing my cardio and everything and helps calm me down. But I'm thinking, well, my phone about to die anyway. But yeah, um, y'all have a blessed Sunday. Happy New Year's, guys. Stay strong, stay blessed, stay training your mind, training your body. Hey, man, catch you on the rebound. Later. How do I end?